So hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Prakhar. In today's video, we will be solving an interesting problem that is finding uncommon words from two sentences, right? It is marked as easy. Yeah, it is easy. I will be straightforward in this. Yeah, it is an easy problem. It is 884 problem numbered. And it is the part of LeetCode daily problems, right? So let's break down the problem statement and see how we're gonna approach this particular question. So are you in? Please let me know. So let's read out the state problem statement, then we will be moving on to the approach. All right. Cool. So it is named as uncommon words from two sentences, right? Cool. So let's read that out. A sentence is a string of single spaced, separated words where each word consists only of lowercase letters, right? Okay. A word is uncommon if it appears exactly once in one of the sentences and does not appear in the other sentence, right? Okay. You are given two sentences basically, that is S1 and S2. We have to return a list of all the uncommon words. You may return the answer in any order. So you don't have any restrictions or foundation and how you're gonna return the answer. Basically, you can return in any order, right? Just focus on the logic, like how we're gonna implement this thing. So any idea how we're gonna approach this particular question? See, you're given two things, right? As stated in the question itself, we're given two strings, right? First is S1 and the second is S2, right? And let's see, this and this are matching. Okay, there is one. Means according to the question, if it appears exactly once, then it is going to be the uncommon word, and that needs to be returned, right? So let's see. This appears two times, here also and here also, right? Apple appears here also. Is appear here also. Sweet appears here, but sweet doesn't appear here. Similarly, for sure as well, it appears here, but it doesn't appear here. So both of these are present, just one, and thus it is being returned in the form of array, right? A very straightforward solution. I think you might guess the approach as well. Like, yeah. Let's see on the Xcali draw how we're gonna see it, how we're gonna implement this, right? Okay. This was the test case given. Like S1 was this apple is sweet, S2 is equal to this apple is sour, right? And the output, as I said, is sweet sour. So how we're gonna implement this thing? So the intuition is very clear, right? Apparently you need to just focus on the things what needs to be done, right? Okay, so very straightforward, like you can simply use hash map, right? Basically use hash map to store all these things here and here. Every time you will be seeing, like, if that doesn't if if that particular string does not uh, appear in the map, or does not contain it is not there in the map, you can simply store that into the map. Otherwise, just increase its count, right? So the very first step is going to be, like, it is the complete string, right? So we need to convert this particular both of these strings to the string array, right? And to do that particular thing in Java, how we'll do this? Very easy, like something like string one is equal to, you have to use the split function, right? So s1 dot split, and how you're gonna split it means on what basis, right? So since they are separated by the space, as you can see, these are separated by a space, right? So I am gonna split it via space. So just you have to write, just you have to mention the space over here, like this thing. Cool. And you have to iterate and store that into the map, right? So let's implement it directly. We don't need any such explanation over here. It is very straightforward and clear, right? So let's do it. Okay. First, let's take up the map variable where we will be storing the mappings, right? The map of string integer type. All right. let's name it as map is equal to now hash map, right? So now what we need to do is we have to convert all these strings into the string array, right? So let's take up some variable like string arr1 is equal to s1 dot split. On what basis I said? Space, right? So I mentioned this space. Okay, cool. We have to do it one more time for the string s2 as well. Let's name it arr2 and then s2 dot split, right? Again on the same basis, that is space. Cool. Now let's iterate over these from string. Let's say str and arr. First we will be iterating over arr1. You can go for anyone, right? Either you can go for arr1 or you can go for arr2. As it is clearly mentioned, there is nothing for the ordering thing, so you can do anything, right? So let's just check if this particular string that is for each loop is being used over here, that is string str, right? So for each, right? So first of all, this will be checked. For next iteration, apple will be checked and so on, right? You know the working of for loop, right? So let's try it over. Contains key. What key? Key over here is str, of course, right? Now simply put that thing. Why the hell I am using map one? It is map, right? Map dot put. What needs to be put? str, obviously. Cool. And if it is not present, what you're gonna do? Very easy, right? You will be increasing the counter for that particular string, right? Map dot first get the uh, uh, previous value, and to get the value we have dot get method in map, right? Map dot get str, obviously, and then just do plus one. Cool. Okay, this is done. Now it's time for arr2, right? Just copy paste the thing and replace the variable, right? Cool, 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 cool. Done. Now just check by iterating over the hash map, right? But, but before that, let us take this list of string because we know we have to return the string array, right? But we don't know what could be the size. What will be the size of this string array? So we are taking up this list of string, and eventually what we will do is we will convert this particular list to this array, right? Okay. So let's give it a name list is equal to new array list, right? So now let's iterate over the hash map. So any idea how we used to iterate over a hash map? Any idea, guys? Very easy. For map dot entry, there is an object entry in the map, right? So this was the code. E. Let's say this is the name of the variable E. Okay. Now map dot entry set, right? This is the way how we are gonna iterate over a hash map. So what was supposed to be returned means the question was whichever string appears only once that needs to be returned, right? So we can directly check if e dot get value is equal to 1, then simply add the corresponding key to the list, right? E dot get key. Alright, and finally now we're going to convert the list into the array because we need to return the string array, right? And to do that is pretty much simple, right? Let's say we will be using string answer, means answer variable and then convert it, right? So there is an existing method list dot list is the name of the list we used over here, right? List dot to array, right? And pass new string array, new string 0, right? All right, I think we are done. Just return this answer. And now let's see how it goes. Like if it runs, if it get accepted or not, right? Let's run it. Okay, this wrong, guys, wrong. What the hell is going wrong? Any idea, guys, what the hell is wrong here? Are we doing something or are we? What is the thing we are missing? Are we are missing on something, guys? Are we are missing something? Let's see. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, map.get str plus one. Okay, okay. And here we did the same thing, right? Right, 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 right. All right. Map.get str plus one. Why the hell it is getting wrong? Let's run it again. Why it is wrong? What's wrong saying this? Expected is this and after this coming. Okay, I accidentally wrote here too. Okay, man. Sorry, sorry. My bad. Let's see. Alrighty. So the sample test cases are passed. Now let's move on to the final submission, guys. Okay. Alright. You have written 100%, right? It beats 100%. So it is one of the efficient solution. Okay. Okay, alright. Any guesses on the time complexity? Very easy, guys. Very easy. We are just iterating over the array of the string, right? It is, yeah, very easy. It is, it is what? Big often? Obviously. All right. So I think this is it from my side. So if you have any such doubts regarding this particular problem statement, you can comment it down. I will check your comment and let you know what exactly needs to be done. All right. So yeah, this is up. This is up, guys. I will meet you in the next video. So keep coding, stay curious. Bye bye.